Alrighty, hello you guys. It's sunny today. It's kind of warmer here a little bit. In Alabama, it's warmer, but I'm gonna just talk to you guys about the next step of getting out of this deficit. So this was week 2. This is where I was up 200 calories. What I noticed right away was my testosterone went up. A lot, basically. And so I started to feel a lot more like competitive a little bit. And I started to feel like very sexual. I don't know how else to say it. Like, I think when I was deep within the diet culture, I was like, I don't know, when I was so deep in the deficit, I was kind of becoming like just pure spirit. I don't know, like just very amorphous blob vibes. I want to take off my glasses. I'm going to like keep switching back and forth today again. But yeah, I mean, the serotonin went up a little bit more. So I was a little bit obsessive this week. Like because I get really pissed when I see like, especially bad dieting takes or things that are not motivating at all. It really pisses me off because I'm so frustrated with the process. I think it was this week where I was like, oh my God, I'm so fucking sick of reverse dieting already. And then, which that's hard, but I've been like really angry about diet culture since September. Oh my gosh, I'm irritated by that music. I'm irritable right now, but I'm gonna make it. Let me at least turn this window up. I don't want this. Turn this window up. Oh my God, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna show it all. We're gonna show everything because I've eaten a lot right now. I had like the cookies again, and then I still have some calories left for dinner, but I've eaten kind of a lot, so I'm feeling the feelings and the vibes. The serotonin's probably going up right now, so I'm like, but anyways, so yeah, I was definitely a little bit more status conscious. I was feeling more confident, but still busted and tired, and then still so frustrated with diet culture. Like, I'm so sick of eating eggs now. Like, I literally just want to die when I think about eating them. And it's like, I'm very touchy about my diet, where I feel like if somebody says something about it, like in my life, I get really pissed. Because it's like, I just don't want to think about it that much because I fucking hate it, and I've been in that, like, I fucking hate it phase, like I said, since September, where I've just been losing it. Like, where the process is pissing me off, actually. So the other thing is, I noticed I got up earlier this week, and we did have the time change, but I got up a lot earlier. So my sleep was kind of a mess, and I was one day I could only sleep like 5 hours. I was able to go back to sleep today, but I got back up and it was 11, which is not that late. Like, I was sleeping in, before this week, I was sleeping very late. Like, I would sometimes sleep till almost 1. And I was sleeping like 9 hours, which for me, that is not normal. I'm more of like a 6.5 hours girly pop. To me, that's like a basic how I need to sleep type of vibe. So 9 hours for me is like I was dying. So let's just be clear. I really took this as far as I could have gone. And I'm migrainey this week for sure. But yeah, I think adjusting to the testosterone is probably the biggest thing, because it's like when you have the testosterone plus the serotonin, it's like I'm really obsessive. So it's like everything I look at, it's like really deep. Like, I keep looking at everything. Like, it's like if I can't stand somebody on social media, I'm like looking at every single thing they've ever posted. And it's like, oh my gosh. And then I'm like, this is annoying. This is annoying. This is annoying. This is, it's like very, very obsessive and kind of aggressive. Mostly internally though. And again, it's been mostly focused on diet culture stuff. Like, I have a lot of hate for diet culture people right now that are not on period. Like, they really piss me off because I'm like, that's a really bad take. That's stupid. Like, I just don't have any patience. I just don't. And so I feel like that part of this week, it was kind of good because it helps me work on my messaging, because I am going to do like a video where I wrap up or like round up the vanity weight era and like talk about it at the end, because there are a lot of things that people say that are just not motivating. They're just not. So it's like I want to talk about that and actually say things that are actually motivating in general, because again, like, this is hard, you know? So the other thing that happened this week is, I think too, like when I got up earlier, my appetite's more. So it's like I wake up hungry, which is good because that means my metabolism is speeding up and I'm becoming less hypo. I'm becoming less like it's a very good thing. It means my metabolism is speeding up. That combined with the testosterone, that's a really good sign that this is working. So I'm just getting healthier. I don't feel as hypo. I had more energy this week, just as Eric told me when I did my collab with him. He said, like, I didn't really feel anything the first week. He's like, the second week, though, I did have more energy. I felt the same way. I had more energy after the 200 calorie increase. I still get depressed sometimes. I was pretty depressed this weekend. So I'll see how I am now, because now I'm eating more again today. So I should have I'm expecting somewhat of a serotonin fluctuation, or it to increase again. And that can make me depressed in the short term. And then long term, it's like it makes you feel more confident. Like, it's kind of weird. It's just weird. So that's also going on. And then what else? Oh, finally, like, I'm hungry. So I'm really glad that I started this process before November, because I started getting hungry now. And I think too, that's also part of the metabolism being higher, or like starting to speed back up. I'm hungrier. And so I'm like, okay, this is where the work comes in. This is where the willpower has to come through a bit. So I know I'm not going to starve or anything, because I'm literally going up every single week. So it's fine. And I'm very focused on getting a lot of saturated fat in lately, because I just need to. Like, I've had to do certain things that are kind of anti-diet culture. So it's like I have a lot of saturated fat, and it was helping my skin and stuff. And like, I was just feeling better. And and my hormones and all that, like, I just need it. I need it so bad. So I was having a lot of these like pork rinds with these, they're like the ones that have the fat on it still. I can't think, like cracklings, I think they're called. There's this brand, it's like a maple bacon type or whatever. It's like maple flavor. It's really good. I was having that. That's like anti-diet culture eating. But I still have to have eggs, and I still had cottage cheese, and you know, there's still certain things, like I'm probably going to still have to have canned chicken. You know, it's like there's certain things I'm still going to have, which it pisses me off, because I'm just so over it. And then it's like the psychological effect of the holidays and everything. It's really bothering me. It just is. So I'm really glad that I stayed home, basically, because I was supposed to go on a trip, but I wasn't really sure about that trip for a long time, and I'm really glad I didn't go. I know that's kind of controversial to say, but I'm just glad I didn't go, because I really needed to lock in, and this is just really hard. And sometimes you have to say no to like get your goals going. That's also true too. Sometimes you have to lock in, you know. So I'm also happy about having that experience of choosing to stay focused and choosing to lock in, because I know what that's like. Like, for a while I would just kind of do everything I could, you know. Especially like last year and early this year, I would just do everything I could, because it was kind of like the more calories I can burn, the better, or like the more experiences I can have, the better, because I need to get out of this like rut that I was in, or I need to like get my mind working again. But that's come to pass, and it's like I don't have the need for that anymore. Like, if anything, I need to stay home more and stuff. So that's been good for me. It's been nice. I've had some quiet nights, and you know, and by that I mean like I'm taking time off because I don't go out or anything anyways. But like I've had some time where I don't have to work all the time, especially because I wasn't doing that trip. So I could actually like rest a little bit, and I needed to. It's like I'm still tired, you know? So that was all tough. It's been tough. This week was hard, I think. I think too, like having that hunger return, that's not fun at all. Like, so I'm gonna have to be like really on my shit in the coming weeks, and I have to start like really timing my meals and stuff. One last thing I want to talk about is the aspect of not weighing in anymore. So it's now been 2 weeks since I weighed in. It is such a mind fuck. It really is. Like, and I kind of understand why people are like, oh, I don't get that dopamine hit from the scale. I can kind of understand it. Like, I'm not addicted to weighing in. That's just way too much. But it's stimulating to weigh in. And so to not have that stimulation anymore, it is a trip. And then I only can really focus on like how I look or like how my clothes fit and stuff, which nothing fits right. And it's really pissing me off. And then I'm just thinking a lot about like other aspects of vanity. Like I've been like tweezing my brows, and I want to get a haircut soon. And like there's just certain things that I want to start focusing on that are not just purely weight, because I do genuinely want to have a glow up. I just do. So I'm kind of busted, because it's like when you're that deep in a deficit, you just don't care about anything. It's like you don't care about anything material anymore. You don't care about anything. And now I'm starting to again, and I'm like, okay. And it's like I have to find myself after this journey, because it's been such a long time that I've been losing weight or trying to recover. Like the last time I wasn't was probably somewhat, even then I was like in the TR, so I was acting like I wasn't trying to lose, or I was acting like I was trying to lose, but I wasn't. It was honestly like 2019. And so I've been thinking about that time a lot, and who I was before all this happened, you know, before my health collapse. And it's like, who am I going to be moving forward? And it is a big question. How am I going to present myself? Like I think about like how aggressive I used to be, and I'm like, I miss it. I really do. Like I miss being confident. I miss being aggressive, and I feel like that's returning a bit. Like I do feel more confident in general. And I'm excited to be out of the deficit and for all these hormonal waves to like have completely adjusted, because then I feel like I'm going to be really confident again, because it's like, I don't know if I'm just delusional or what, but like I've always been, not always, but at least since like 2018, 2019, like around that time, like I've always been pretty confident or pretty self-assured. And it's like the weight loss, I wasn't able to be self-assured because it affects your hormones and stuff, and it makes you all weird. And so like I value the serotonin increases, because it makes me able to like, I'm able to focus more on like keeping my room clean, or like keeping things up becomes easier. It's easier to monitor my surroundings. It's basically like I'm coming out of that deeply spiritual zone, and I'm getting back to reality. That's the best way I can describe it. And it helps me to just like, you know, I feel like I'm on the verge of like a fashion emergency too, where I'm like, I don't like how I'm dressing. I don't like this stuff. Like, so there's just certain aspects that have been so dusted and just like left behind that I can finally look at again and start thinking about. And I'm like, okay, I like this. I missed this. And it's like, you know, I was watching videos where I was reacting to William, and I was such a bitch in them. And I was like, gosh, I miss being a bitch. Like, I miss it so bad. Like, I don't like being busted. I don't like being tired. I don't like all that, you know? And it's like, I don't want to be like a mega bitch all the time to everybody, everywhere. But it's like, I do like to argue, and I do like I like having vitality. I don't feel like I have vitality. And I feel like I haven't for a long time. Like, even when I was MSP, it wasn't from a place of vitality. It was like a place of insecurity, which is different. You know, it's like I miss that, and I just visualize myself and I'm like, I want to be a confident bitch. Like I want to be somebody who's very confident and totally able to be aggressive and just can stand on business and just be like, you know, and all that stuff. Like I want that so bad. Like I miss it. And I'm tired of being broken. I'm just tired of this. I'm really fucking sick of it. It's like I'm so sick of losing weight. I mean, that's just the fucking truth. I'm just sick of it. Like, it is a sacrifice. It is hard. It does affect your confidence. It does affect your mood. There's all these things that it does affect. It doesn't mean it's not worth it. Of course it is. It's absolutely worth it. But I'm so fucking glad that it's ending. And I'm like, and I'm going to say that because I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, oh, I missed that part of me because I was giving fucks. I gave too many fucks when I was MSP. I was giving a lot of them. And I'm like, honey, I don't typically have fucks to give. So I'm like, who is this bitch that I've been this year? This isn't me. I am graphically fucking Alex. I am graphically Alex. I am not, you know, giving too many fucks Alex. That's not the channel. That's not me. And I feel like I lost myself a little bit in the journey. And it's time to pick that back up. And I'm excited about it because I like that part of myself. I like feeling like myself again. And it doesn't mean that I'm just indiscriminately a bitch to everybody all the time or any of that. No. There are people in my life that I fuck with hard, that I really, really like, and I'm a loyal person and all that shit. And I don't give a fuck about, like, I just don't care if somebody's canceled or not or whatever. It's like, I'm not going to not like somebody because of that. You know, I'm a loyal person. And it's like, I miss those qualities that I had. And I've just been so careful for so long. And it's like, I don't think I'm going to be as careful next year. You know, I have to be still pretty chill, like in general. But it's like, because I'm not quite there, but I just miss that. I miss the edge I used to have. And I feel like I lost it. And I'm ready for it to come back. And that's basically what I'm thinking about this week. I will talk to you guys next week. I'm going to probably just do these every week because it is drastically different. I hope I'm not as moody this week. And I hope that I'm able to be a little bit more chill. I was extremely restless this week too. So that's really hard. And I don't like being irritable. I don't like that. But that's just like the serotonin. It just, like it makes you nauseated and sensitive and just, you know, it's like all that stuff where it's like I was wearing a sweater and the tag was just like really irritating me, you know? That's all like adjusting to it though. Like it'll get okay. Like it'll be okay in the future. But yeah, that's what I've got. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.